Hey boyos. So I won't keep you all day. It's just your daily check-in with John V. But yeah, I'm getting close to my 1 month weigh-in. I'm hoping to have lost at least 8 pounds. Anything less, and I'm gonna take a more drastic approach to my cut or weight loss. I'm hoping for 10. According to the math, it should be like 11 or 12. But for some reason, with weight loss, the math doesn't always add up. So like 8 would be realistic, but it's might be like 6, 7, 5. And if it is, then I'm gonna take a more drastic approach to the weight loss. But yeah, I'm trying to train like 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week now. Doing a more high volume, little rest between sets, like 40-minute workouts, and I can do like 4 exercises in that time for 3 or 4 sets, so I can really pile on the volume. I'm a lot weaker because I'm not used to high reps with short rests between sets. Like overhead pressed, doing 105 pounds, 10 reps is pathetic when I was doing like 140 for 6, but that's the difference the reps make, right? I'm not used to high rep training at all. Um, I'm not sure too much what else to say. Waiting on my disability supplement. Mental health sent the paperwork into the welfare office, so I'm just waiting on the decision for that, whether it gets approved or denied. If it gets denied, I'm going to be pissed, and I'm going to have to reapply and find out the reason why it was denied. But basically, to be approved for disability, you have to prove that your condition is severe and prolonged. Um, and you also have substantial proof that you have a disability, which I do. Um, Now, I'm hoping it gets approved, right? That's an extra $300. But if that goes through, then the next step is getting the disability tax credit, which lowers your taxable income every year, meaning you don't have to pay in as much taxes. And if I get approved for that, the government will go back 10 years in my taxes and credit me back the difference. So if I get that as well, I'd be getting like $6,000 to $8,000. And then the step to take after that is try to work on getting my own place in fixed income housing, where they take 30% of my income as rent. And having my own place would be fucking amazing. That would be huge. But that's what I'm trying to do in regards to my financial and living situation at the moment. In regards to like health and fitness, it's the diet. A year from now, I want to be down 90 pounds. Just regular strength training as well, just to improve my strength and fitness overall as well. And once I get down to a reasonable body weight of 175, which is fairly small for my height, 6 feet, but I want to squeeze into the 176-pound weight class because I can really clean up there. I did before when I went to a competition, right? So I can really clean up in that weight class. But we have a couple local competitions coming up here in the next month or two, but I'm not going to them because I'd be in a high weight class and I would get absolutely fucking wrecked. Because you got guys in those weight classes who can curl like 150 for reps, and I can't. You got guys in that in my weight class that can probably like bent row like close to 300, and I can't, right? But at 175, my curl strength and upper back strength, bicep strength, forearm strength will be really, really good for my weight, and I will just completely annihilate the competition. But next year, at this time, when these two local competitions are going on, I will definitely enter them. Even if I don't have transportation to get to them, I'll be hitchhiking to get to them to compete, and I'm very, very confident I can take home the gold medal both times, and that's all it's going to take because then I can get a sponsorship most likely because I was offered one before, right? So it should be smooth sailing. So, because all the fuckers I went up against at the competition that I got first place in, they acted like they didn't even care. They didn't even look like they were in shape for arm wrestling. Like, to me, once I get in shape for arm wrestling, it's going to be basically my life, fitness, and arm wrestling, and all that. So, these guys I went up against, they acted like they didn't care. Their weight was all over the place within the weight class. Mine was right on the line. at 176 because I planned for it. I did a cut. None of these guys did. Some of them were in the high 160s, low 170s. Like, what are you doing, bro? And I annihilated them. So, and I manipulated the factors in my favor. I brought with me 3 scoops of pre-workout for the nitric oxide and drank that right before the competition and got pumped up. I'd do some air curls. Uh, you know, I'd pump up my upper back, my shoulders, my chest, my arms to get the nitric oxide in there, to get the pump going so I got more strength. Like, none of these guys did it. And, like, for the weigh-in, I barely didn't make weigh-in. I had to strip down to my boxers to get on the scale. None of the other guys did that because none of the other guys cared. It was just, weigh in. Okay, I'm this weight class, fair enough. And now if I had done that, I would have been over 176 and I would have been up against the bigger guys in the 198 pound weight class and would have got slammed. So these local competitions, the the competitors are just crap. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's mostly all I want to say. We're going on a 7 minute video now. So I'll cut it short now because I don't want to keep you all day. It's just your daily check-in with JohnVee. So, and give a shout out to my boy Big Tree, I think his name is. He wanted me to do daily videos where I just talk. So this is for you, Big Tree. And try to go easy on the shrooms. Don't jump off any more balconies naked and break your back again. But grats on, hooking up with a woman and staying up all night fucking talking and shit or whatever you did. You got more going on in that department than I do right now. But that's it. Just your daily check-in with JohnVee. Peace.